Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. We're out in space, as we are going. We are going to the next planet. We've got everything we need here. Probably. We got a lot of things. So, hopefully that is what counts as everything here. Bringing these all to a new location. Lucky them. We go. Some problems with this is going to obviously be the electricity and robot power usage, and there's an evolution factor, which is also something. There's an evolution factor here. Novus has one. Canis has one. Gleba has one. Just about. Flying over this way. Got pressure and gravity, day-night cycle, freezing. The freezing is going to be most of the problem. And then also just solar power. Solar and atmosphere, 400%. Solar in space, 600. 100 and 300 in space. Then we had 50% solar on the ground and 2% space. Then we had 20% on the ground and 120% in space. Now we have 1% on the ground and 60% in space. So half of the solar power as we were getting at Fulgora in space. That's going to be slightly concerning in terms of just being able to power this thing here. As long as it keeps going, it's just going to go potentially slightly slower. We need ammo. Need more rocks for that. All the carbon-y rocks. Chuck some of those away. And we need more ice for continuing to make more of the thruster stuff. Got these nice big tanks, so we're totally gonna be able to get there. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah. It's also gonna be the question of rock density. There's some solar panels up in here. Let me place those. Technically have some. Might as well get the most of it, even though it's not a lot. Alright. That's all of them. A little bit more. A little bit more power. You're trying to get the ammo over to where it needs to be. Oh my goodness. Oh. Stop. Oh no. Okay, that's broken. That's broken a lot of stuff. That break the that broke the way that's getting through here. I broke this. Or is there I'm missing a space platform here now? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, that's a different problem that we're having. We got belts. We can do the belts. We can get the belts moving back here again. He goes underground through nothing. Can keep blasting. We got a lot more rocks out here. Is the main thing. Okay. So I can get to there and destroyed our stuff there. Really just completely missing the foundation here too. That's not ideal. Let's get the rocks moving back around here. Okay. We put the rocks on the ammo belt. And we're entirely out of ammo otherwise. Okay. Well, get some ammo over here before this gets here. Do we have any more ammo? Man, this is a big ice chunk. How does it have so much health? got 2,000 physical resistance. How are we supposed to fight that? Oh no, we need like railguns or something. Yeah. We're making more ammo. Is the ammo getting put on the ammo belt? Ammo belt's full of rocks. Rocks are full of ammo. Alright. Ad station. Let's go back to... Where are we on the space map here? Let's go back to Gleba. Let's go back to Gleba. Oh boy. Ad station. Gleba. Oh, we're still going forwards. We're going back. We can survive back through here. That'd be ideal. Uh-huh. Oh, look at this guy. How's it got so much defense? Oh, it's just ripping through everything. It's just in the middle. Oh, it broke now. That's gonna destroy everything. We're losing storage. Storage available. Let's see map for more details. I know. I know the current problem we're facing. Oh, there's all our stuff on the ground. Alright. Gleba's not the greatest place to get back to either. And now that we have no defenses, so we keep breaking everything here. Oh boy. I don't think we can fix this where we're at currently. We just need to blow up, potentially. It's gonna hit the main base structure here. We're almost back. We're almost back. You've been defeated. Space Platform 1 was destroyed entirely. And we were killed by the asteroid. Was that fixable? Respawn. You died. Bad luck. Respawning in 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now we're back here. Okay. This would be a great time to go back to saves and do a quick save, but I don't think we've done that for this run, so we're not going to. We're just back here on the main planet. We have no more platform. We lost all the things that we put on that platform too. That was aggressive amounts of everything over there. What's this belt supposed to have on it? Fuel? Or something? Are we out of oil? What's happening here? One of the outputs is full. It's these. Alright. Okay. So we lost the platform. We lost everything on the platform. And our mech armor. And our ability to actually go places. Okay. Well, that is an interesting setback. We have a modular armor, a regular power armor. Okay. We have none of the things to put in the power armor either. So, yeah. Yeah. We got a couple things sitting in boxes in other spots. Let's least something. Alright. Robots, bring me some things. We can start working on stuff here. This is a power armor. We need the power armor Mark II in order to upgrade it to the mech armor. Anyways, so. That's a lot of stuff to make a power armor Mark II. We don't even need the power armor. We just need the Mark II. Alright. Well, we got all the robots here. Hello, robots. I'm back. Didn't want to be, but I am. Oh, boy. Well. We're definitely going to need something else to deal with that. When redesigning the new space platform, we're going to need to consider a lot of things. Okay. Let's see if we can make anything here yet. We need electric engine units to make these. We just start back from start here. Make a power armor Mark II. We need efficiency modules. I don't think we have any efficiency modules lying around. This up here makes some modules. Do we have another thing over here? It's just making various modules. It's making... We have these. This section here is making modules. We can switch that over to make some efficiency modules for a little bit. Or this. This would also work. We request the correct things. It just makes 1s into 2s and stuff. We really want this the module creation station area. Oh, we really need to get the belt immunity again. Alright. Just walk over to where we need to be while the robots do stuff. Let's just take the belts. One positive of not having belt immunity is that we can become not immune to belts. Alright. For the time being, you can make me some efficiency modules. Efficiency module. Efficiency module. Yep. And that'll go. Then we can run around, picking everything up. We need 100 of these. What else do we need? 40 electric engine units, 30 low density structures. Those are all pretty doable. Is it gonna stop when they get to 3 or something? It's not gonna take too long to make 100 of these with all these guys going. Should be good. It's gonna go to at least 4. I have a couple extra. Okay. So we need electric engine units. Those are over here. Got a box of those. We're gonna need low density structures. Those are gonna be over here by the rockets, which we're going to be making great use of very soon here to reconstruct everything. Also gonna need more low density structures for other things here too. That at least is solving itself. Not that going for us. Now we just need the rest of the modules. A power armor Mark II is at least slightly better. Once we can fly around, we'll be able to go back and get a mech armor made. Once we can go through space again. Okay. I think all these should have enough here to switch these back to speed modules. Speed module recipe. Okay. There we go. Got all the other ones off there so they don't make a mess. Power armor. Mark II. Lovely. Okay. Kind of just want to get back over to get the mech armor made. Then we can worry about getting all the things in the slots for that. So what we really need to worry about here is construction of a space platform that can deal with significantly more dangerous situations. While we got this on, let's make, well, we're gonna need to make at least some of these anyways. To make with these, we're gonna need more electrical engines. We're gonna need power, obviously. We need a portable thing. I can be able to upgrade it to the next one because we don't have that yet because we're not to the place we need to get to. Oh boy. We got a lot to do. We need night vision. Yeah. Platform. Let's run over this way. Can't even have the power until we get more power going, so. Where is it? Looks odd, I know that. Robots. Got some robots. Scroll to the outside there. Look at that. Okay. Portable fission reactor. Need more processing units and some uranium fuel cells. Okay. And that we can get over this way too. Pick up some more stuff from the rocket area. And some more. What's this box supposed to have? That's just the things box. Nice and slow. And then we need more electric engine units, and we need uranium fuel cells. Oh, going at regular speed is just so unfortunate. Flying around over on top of everything. Get some more of those. We have 2. We need like 8 of those in total. We're working on that. We get the fuel cells. Where's it on this list? Uranium. Fission. That's liquids, that's things. Basic materials, uranium, smelting, electric, stuff. It's in combat, okay. Cluster pack. 4 uranium fuel cells. Yeah. This is outside the radius, so that's fine. Yep. We're gonna need 2 of these eventually, but it's alright for now. Just grab the other one here. Then we need more of that. We need plenty of batteries and just tons more processing units to make the battery pieces. Some stuff in here. We have the 1 reactor. The many legs. I think we need 2 reactors even here to just do as many legs as we want. We're only gonna really be running around for right now. Well, that's better already. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's go get more of the things we need for making the rest of the pieces of the stuff that we need for the things that we're doing. And all that. Yeah, what are we gonna put on to make... What are we gonna put on the space platforms that is doable and also will be able to fix itself? Got a belt immunity, single solar panel, I guess. Tool belt, probably not. Get a high level energy shield, not that that helped us too much. A couple lasers. Can't make the Robosport Mark II here. Need batteries to make the batteries. Shocking, I know. A whole belt of those up here. Alright. Make some personal batteries. We also have, like, things actually doing this for us. Also an option. Here is the belt immunity. Here is a portable solar panel. Get the second fission reactor going. Just be convenient for us. Yeah, after all this other stuff. We can set up things to actually just make all this stuff, but typically we don't need to make multiple of them because we don't have to reset entirely. Okay. Let's gonna keep working on that. We're gonna need tons of these to make the Mark III batteries, but that's okay. I'm making more of these. Just need more batteries. In the long run. We can also just grab piles of batteries when we get back to another place. We also need steel. That we can also grab. Yoink. Keep making some of those. Not enough? 10, 11, 12. Almost. I'll keep that working for a little bit at least. That's good. Alright. Designing a new space platform. In terms of dealing with such large asteroids, the guns were doing fine against just the regular run-of-the-mill stuff. That's clearly not gonna be good enough. We're thinking artilleries. I don't have flamethrowers. Rocket turrets. We got Tesla turrets. Something else in here? Artillery shells. Here's a railgun. The railgun. Electrically powered cross between a cannon and a sniper rifle. Railgun recipe. Railgun turret. Railgun ammo. Yeah, railgun would be good. But we can't get that until we get there, so that is off the immediate table of things we can put on there. Really just have to go back and look at what we got from the information of that big rock. What was its weaknesses? In terms of actual damage we can do, we've got regular ammo, we got technically cannon shells and artillery shells. Artillery does plenty of damage, but difficult to aim and everything. Yeah, physical and explosive damage. We have to like manually aim the artillery shells now. That's also not great. We got rockets. We do explosive rockets. We're using regular fire round magazines, which are definitely not the best. They're just the easiest to make in abundance. And that is 5 plus 11 physical damage. Upgrade to piercing. It's 8 plus 17 with piercing. That's not hugely better. For any uranium stuff, we would need to actually have uranium, which would be awkward to deal with. We could make... I mean, can we make explosives and stuff in space automatically? If we can get it to actually just make everything on site, that's preferable. Instead of having to run out of things. We can also set it up to actually deal with everything in terms of the resources there. We can also do the fancier ones, perhaps. Iron, copper, carbon, sulfur, ice, and calcite. What can we combine all that into? That's the other question. But for now, the next question is... Here is a space platform starter pack. Launch this into space. Build new space platform. New space platform name. 2. Long live space platform 1. Planet, this one here. Create. Starter platform is on the way. Alright. It's probably going to need to be larger also. It's another thing we need to consider. It's definitely going to be something here. see our starting platform here. It's on the way. Here it is. Space Platform 2. Look at it. Look how great it is. Space map. Can't even see it. Space route here. What do we got here? Look at this information. Oh, we got information on the space routes. Never clicked on these before. Length, this. This is the distance. We've got medium metallic asteroid, big metallic asteroid, medium and big, medium, and then chunks. So the big ones start off less likely and become more likely the further out we get. Big oxide asteroid. Oh, the big oxide asteroids get very common. Big carbonic, a little bit. Big metallic, a little bit. Yeah, we started off with mostly chunks and mediums. But then the big oxide asteroids started increasing. Is it a safer path from Fulgora, perhaps? Not really. Big oxide asteroid, 17 per meter at 27 kilometers. Not sure exactly what this scale is, but there's definitely plenty of the big ones out there. Look over here instead. We got the mediums. There's some of them, and that's fine. And the chunks are just nothing to write home about. Different space routes. To Fulgora we get less stuff. Kind to Gleba, similar. It's very particular, all these places. From Aquila to System Edge, we got huge asteroids out there. Oh no. Okay. We're probably going to be taking it from Fulgora. Big oxide asteroid. Base health 2,000. Resistances 100% to electrical, 10% to explosion, 100% to fire, 95% to laser. Physical defense is 2,000 and then 10%. Yield, and it turns into 3 mediums also. Great. And the mediums are not resistant to physical. Electrical and fire and laser are just completely out of the equation. We need... I mean, the huge ones are... Oh no. These are the huge ones. 5,000 health. They have qualities. Can we have a legendary asteroid come destroy us? Oh no. 3,000 plus 10% physical. This is what we're going to need super upgraded railguns to deal with, but we only need to deal with the big ones, which need explosions. So we need to have at the ready explosions. What can we actually have explosions from? Also, while we're here, what we need is just heaps and heaps of space platform. Space platform. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then platform. Requesting space platform. Get like, I don't know, how many? How many of these are we gonna need? Lots. Just bring up many. Notice I was accepting IMAC requests from space platforms. They totally are, though. There's no ones that are currently available, I guess. So send those up in increments of 50. We'll keep going on that. In terms of explosions, we've got cannon shells. Damage 100 plus 820 explosion. Explosive cannon shells have even more explosion. Maybe more what we're looking for. Steel, plastic, and explosives. There's also explosive rockets. 100 plus 180? So Explosive cannon shells. What will that into? Artillery turrets. Rocket turrets. And explosive rockets. That's pretty explosive. There's explosion and an area of effect with more explosion. Will the area of effect hit the asteroid multiple times? That's another question. We're also going to want gun turrets in there too, in order to also help. This map here. The big ones also are the different amounts. 10% explosion, 2,000 there. Big carbonic, big oxide. There's some promethium asteroids. Where are these at? Promethium asteroid chunk. Only if I'm approaching the shattered planet. Used in Promethium science pack. Okay. That's later. That's later. So we need to do a lot of explosion. And I mean, the mediums are also relatively doable with explosions. If we just want to go a straight explosion-based system here. Do we have that option? They're still launching more. That's great. These are making more of these. That's great. Need turrets. Artillery turrets. Rocket turrets. Throw some grenades at the asteroids. That's a great plan. Explosive cannon shell. Range 30. Projectile range. So a rocket turret. Range 15. Range 36. With more stuff. Shooting speed. The shooting speed on the artillery turrets is also really not good. Automatic range. Manual range. Shooting speed. Stack size. It's tungsten plates for those. Tesla turrets are not going to be the answer. Lasers, no. And some kind of explosions. Uranium explosions could be something. Here's the artillery shell. I think the cannon's only for like the tank. Artillery shell is explosives, calcite, tungsten, and radar. So we're not going to be able to get tungsten plate just automatically up there, so I don't know if artillery shell's the answer. 1,000 plus 100 explosion. It's decent. Get away with just rockets. Not good enough. Explosive rockets from a rocket turret. Maybe. We can always try. Or we could get some of everything. Test it out on the first one we get to and then turn it around perhaps. Still launching more stuff. There's a few more. Let's go up to the platform here. Start expanding. Space Platform Foundation. All the way around a big old square. Not the best shape to be. Let's just start here. Alright. Here. Not there. One more time around. Needs to be at least a reasonable size here. And there. And up here. Might be safer to have it skinnier. Just as we blast through space, it's not going to take up as much space. Potentially. Needs to at least be a good size. Around here. Done. Go down an extra one there. Just trying to make it all nice and symmetrical too. There's always a challenge. Probably make an actual area across. It's actually the right size. Or of a blueprint or something. I'm going off by another one again. Across from here. That'll fine. Questionable. Over here. Probably just make the curse for this larger also. Probably an option. Okay. There's a slightly larger starting base area here. For that. For that. Send up some more. And just how much of that did that use there itself? How many we currently have in storage here? 22. Alright. That used up nearly all of it. We're going to need many, many more of these media made. Which we do, which is good. And these ones are also putting them here for some reason. How mysterious. Must have had something else here before. You can leave. And then just the box. Make that more space. Looks like we also have some stuff here. This is the stuff we should have picked up when we came back down here. It's just more things. That's fine. Okay. So let's see what really our options are. We can't really make an artillery turret here. So we're gonna need to have a setup to get us to the other inner planets here. It's gonna be a gun turret line, I suppose. It doesn't even need to be too complicated. We definitely have the best resources for actually making the platforms here. Although we should go look at the situation over this way. Also, get some more stuff in here. An energy shield. Got some batteries. The other solar panel power. Got some lasers. I'll do it for a bit here. Need to get the oil stuff flowing again here. Looks like it's having some problems. Like this one here, not having anything. We got petroleum gas. It's fine. The petroleum gas lines are full. I suppose what that really means is you need more petroleum gas to light oil cracking going. Which is happening... You know, it's light oil to petroleum gas cracking. Which I guess that means we need less of that. I mean, that wouldn't solve... The petroleum gas storage is full, so let's stop doing that. We're empty on light oil. We are empty on heavy oil. Okay. They're just full on petroleum gas. So we're going to get there to be less petroleum gas in the system. We need to turn into more stuff, make more spots, stop there being so much cracking. It's also using all the light oil turning stuff into solid fuel. How's that going for our furnaces? They're mostly doing fine. A lot of the power is nuclear here. Steam turbines, solar panels, steam engines. Yeah, it's doing fine. Okay. What we kind of need is less cracking, I guess. Or just more Petroleum gas storage. That would also work. Just needs to get out of the way. Get some storage tanks. We're still making these batteries. It's done for now. Make some temporary storage tanks. Also, get in here and stop most of these for right now. We're still gonna want some cracking, but not right now. So that's gonna give it more light oil for turning into solid fuel until that line fills up. It's also just making more of the rocket fuel, which we also need for things. That's fine. And storage for petroleum gas. A problem for another day. Ta-da! Now, it's all going. Got our crude oil, turned into everything. Everything's right where it should be. Or whatever. Let's make some more storage tanks. And the problem is solved. Once and for all. Yeah. That one, that one. That one, and that one. Just a nice grid of tanks. Fantastic. Here, and here, and here, and here. Now we got some space. Oh, lovely. Okay. That's all doing its best here. Filling up on energy, doing great. Keep making additional personal batteries here. Need like 15 of those. We got 4, 6. Just keep making those. That'll be fine. Okay. This would be a time to potentially work on quality stuff. I don't know about that though. Alright. Making more platform. 300 more of each. No, that's not right. So that's 48 more. It's out of rocket fuel. It's out of rocket fuel because we're out of the rocket fuel down there. Yeah. That too. Making more rocket fuel now? Roughly. Yeah, that was stretching the amount of rocket fuel being made. It's not ideal. We're back to peak rocket fuel production. Ish. Maybe. These are the ones making. Is all the rocket fuel we're making? It's one on everything on the rocket fuel belt here. How would you like to go quicker? There you go. And that is going to be 80% more rocket fuel. That'll help with all the launches we need to do here. We're also going to need to launch all the things that we're going to want on the last planet again. That's also going to be unfortunate. But yeah. It's going to keep the launches going here-ish. We need to definitely think about the setups here. What are we going to make? What is it going to do for us? On this new Space Platform 2. It needs to get places, needs to make stuff, needs to be able to survive. We'll see what our options really are and what we can make it do. Next time. Goodbye.